If you're tired of your 9 to 5, or you're looking for better alternatives to invest, or you're looking for a way to become financially free, stay tuned to my program where I teach people how to become financially free through multifamily real estate. What are principles? Principles can be referred to fundamental truths, law, or doctrine that can guide people's behavior and decisions. And why is this very important in multifamily? Is because if you follow principles, you'll be able to predict your outcome. That is, if you want to buy a property and you follow the multifamily principles, then your outcome should be guaranteed. So that is why following the multifamily fundamentals or principle is very key. So what are some multifamily principles that we should be following? Number one is location. Is one of the fundamental principles that multifamily follows. So you are looking for areas that have the potential to grow and also has demand. So it's about demand and supply. So you're looking for a location that has the demand for the property you're buying. You don't want to buy a property in a place that does not have the demand for it. If you go against that principle, you should be sure of having large vacancies. So you want to follow that. The second principle you want to follow is the cash flow. So you also don't want to buy a property that does not cash flow or cannot take care of its expenses. A rental property that cannot take care of its expenses, that is, you are bringing out of your pocket to run some expenses. That is not the purpose of multifamily. Multifamily is for you to become financially free. So you need to buy it right. How can you buy it right? By performing the due diligence properly, not just the due diligence, you're also performing the due diligence that entails the financial aspect of it as well, and also your business plans. You want to be sure that you have the right financial analysis to take the right decision. So following the cash flow principle is very important. That is, you're not going to buy any property that does not cash flow. Now, the third one is getting the right property management. This is very crucial and very critical because the property management company are at the core of your business because they run the day-to-day operations of your business. So you don't want to get a property manager that is not efficient. You want to get a property manager that is efficient and that knows what they're doing. The next principle you need to follow is tenant screening and tenant retention. So you want to put in the right, you want to follow the principle of putting the right tenants on your property. If you do not do that, you should be sure of having things like high vacancy, delinquencies, high turnovers. You want to avoid all this by doing the right thing at the beginning. That is properly screening the tenants before you take them on board. If you have the right property management company, they will be able to help you achieve that. The next thing is market analysis. But the fact that you did the market analysis at the beginning and you are sure that it's a goal for you to buy from that property does not mean that it's not a continuous action. So the principle of market analysis is a continuous action. You need to continuously monitor the market to ensure that you are in line, and it will also help you to take the right decisions. That is, you know if the market has changed, whether to increase the rent, you know whether to refinance or whether to sell. Like the period 2022, so many people took the advantage of refinancing their property or even selling because the market was at its peak. So when you do a market analysis, you'll be able to determine what decision to take at every point in time. The next one is the principle of risk management. You should be able to ensure that you follow the principle of risk management because it will help you mitigate those risks by proper insurance. You'll have those insurance that will properly cover your property, minimize your risk, and give you high protection or high coverage. One of the most important principles that I follow is a long-term vision. Multifamily is typically a long-term vision. It's not a short-term vision. You must have clear investment strategies and goals for the property over the long period of time. So this is a very fundamental principle that you do at the beginning. Why are you buying that property? What goal must it fulfill? What do you intend to achieve? When are you selling? When do you intend to refinance? When do you intend to pull out some equity from it? Those are the decisions, the long-term decision that you should start taking now. Why do we need to follow these principles? Why? Because of stability. Following these principles will lead us into stable cash flow. Because you follow this, you are sure of having stable cash flow. You bought the property right, you did your due diligence properly and all that, and you're able to minimize financial risk. The second reason why you need to follow multifamily principle is profitability. If you buy in the right location, you should be able to cash flow, and you have the right tenants. You do all these things, you should be profitable. The third one is risk mitigation. Implementing this principle will help you get the right tenants and get the right coverage for your property. So mitigating risk, it will help you mitigate some risks that you can avoid, and to also make you efficient. And if you do the right thing, you buy the property in the right place, you follow this principle, you'll have a property that will appreciate over a period of time. So these are some of the principles that I will encourage everyone to start following. You don't just buy properties because everybody is buying property. Recently, it's been very difficult for us to get a good property under contract because it does not follow these principles. Some of them are overpriced. If we buy them at that level, we'll not be able to cash flow. Some of them are not located in the right markets. They are very beautiful Class A properties, but they're in the wrong market. Some areas don't have good property management companies. So you need to be sure of the market you're going to. You need to ensure that you properly follow these principles. This will help you in becoming successful, because what principle does is to help you predict the outcome. You'll be able to tell if you'll be successful or not. I hope you enjoyed these tips of mine. Please have a wonderful day.